Shalom, shalom. Call HALALYAM YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great MILLSTONE, to teaching you well. Peace and salutations be to hope for elect. Brother Tazwa, I'm coming at you from the Prophets of Babylon camp here in Tampa, Florida. Alright, this lesson is going to be going into, it's going to be a quick in-transit lesson. Going into keeping the faith, man. All the way until the end. You know, Scripture talks about he that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved. What does that mean? Meaning last until, you know, hold the faith until your time is up. You know, hold the faith until your time is up, man. Hold fast that which thou hast. Okay? This book of 2 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 7. I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. It's Paul speaking, Apostle Paul speaking. Okay. He was ready to be laid to rest. He said, I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. Alright? And we all as men, we are put into the earth. We have a course that we have to go through. Just like they say you got a course. You got certain courses that you got to pass in school to graduate. We got courses we got to pass in this life to graduate from this life, man. You know? Some brothers in the truth may have graduated early from their courses because they finished. They done all they needed to do in their course. And they finished and they were put to rest. Brought up with the Lord to be laid to rest and wait for the kingdom. It says, I have kept the faith. Alright, so that's most important is what? Keep the faith, man. Because what? When you believe, you're going to do all the things that pertain to believing. Alright, now we do know that faith without works is dead. Let me grab it. Because it's one thing to say you're faithful, and another to show that you're faithful. This book of James, chapter 2 and verse 14. What doth it profit, my brethren, though a man say he hath faith and have not works? Can faith save him? Alright, so it's asking, can faith save you? Can faith alone save you? It says, if a brother or sister be naked, just an example, and destitute of daily food, and one of you say unto them, depart in peace, be ye warmed and filled, notwithstanding ye give them not those things which are needful to the body, what doth it profit? Okay, you told them go home, you be filled, because you know it was a thing instead of faith, but you gave them nothing to fill them with. It says, even so faith, if it hath not works, is dead, being alone. Now even Yahawashi, when he fed the multitude, he had something to work off of. Alright, he didn't just manifest food out of thin air and give it to him. No, man. You know, he started with food that he was given out already, and he had faith that it would feed the multitude. And it did, man. You know, because what? The Lord multiplied the food. It says, even so, faith, if it hath not works, is dead, being alone. So what? You know, just as you tell a person, be ye filled and depart, but you give them no food. The same thing as having faith without works. You know, there's nothing to prove that that person is filled. It says, but wilt thou, it says, but, Salakia, I skipped a few verses. Yeah, a man may say, thou hast faith, and I have works. Shew me thy faith without thy works, and I will shew thee my faith by my works. Okay, so wait. Yeah, a man may say, thou hast faith, and I have works. Shew me thy faith without thy works, and I will shew thee my faith by my works. So that's how you show your faith, is through your works, what you do. Alright, because you can talk that talk all day. You know, actions speak louder than words do. Okay? It says, thou believest that there is one power, thou doest well, the devils also believe and tremble. But wilt thou know, O vain man? So these devils, they believe too. They got faith too, man. To a certain degree. That's why they were able to keep Jake in slavery, keep Jake in captivity. They had to believe to keep us down. They had to believe in order to conquer us. Okay? Because they had to know how our power works. in order for them to conquer us, man. You know. But wilt thou know, O vain man, that faith without works is dead? So faith without works is dead, man. You know. You ain't getting nowhere without works. You can say all day long, yeah, I got faith, but you ain't showing charity to your brethren. You ain't helping your brethren. You ain't helping, feed the sheep. You ain't feeding the sheep out there doing the work of the Lord. YAHAWASHI. Where's your faith? Nobody can attest for you that you have faith, man. That's why the scriptures say we're made in samples. So that in that day, people are going to testify and say, yeah, I saw this man out there preaching the word. You know. But if nobody can say for you, I saw you out there preaching the word, you have no so like you're preaching the word, you have no witnesses to defend your case. You know. And even so, the angels are watching. The angels take notes. The Lord is watching. The Lord gonna tell you straight to your face, you ain't do shit. You know, you ain't do nothing for me. Okay, because the Lord knows. He don't need witnesses. He can see it. This is the book of Second Ezra chapter 1 verse 37. I take to witness the grace of the people to come, whose little ones rejoice in gladness. And though they have not seen me with bodily eyes, yet in spirit they believe the thing that I say. So we didn't have to see the Lord with bodily eyes to believe what he says, man. You know? Matter of fact, let me grab that too. This is the book of St. John chapter 20 verse 27. Then saith he to Thomas, reach hither thy finger, and behold my hands, and reach hither thy hand, and thrust it into my side, and be not faithless, but believing. And Thomas answered and said unto him, my Lord and my power. Yahawashi saith unto him, Thomas, because thou hast seen me, thou hast believed. Blessed are they that have not seen and yet have believed. So, hey, Yahawashi said to Thomas, hey, because you see me, you believe. Blessed are those that don't have to see me to believe. You know? Nobody had to, we ain't see Yahawashi come down and preach the word in our time, man. Maybe in our past lives, if we be those men, but not in our time, man. Yet we have faith. Yet we believe. Yet we do the labors, man. This book of Hebrews, chapter 11, verse 13. These all died in faith, not having received the promises. It says, these all died in faith, not having received the promises, but having seen them afar off. So what? The prophets of old died in faith, not having received the promises. We had our beloved brother Daniel who passed away. We were just speaking on the brother last night, man. Beautiful brother. He died. He died in faith, man. He was put to rest, calling upon the name of the Lord, YAHAWASHI, and believing, and having works to prove it. That brother was very strong, man. He finished his course. It says these all died in faith, not having received the promises, but having seen them afar off. Meaning what? Down the line. Eventually, that what you gonna come into that kingdom. They knew that. These brothers knew that they were going to come into that kingdom eventually, whether it be in this lifetime or the next, and continue to work, so some jakes got to see it to believe it. Some jakes can't hold that long. Some jakes got to, oh man, y'all been saying this. When it's going to come? You know what? I'm just going to do what I do. And when I see it coming, I'm going to get right. A jake come into this truth and they can't last. They lose patience. Scriptures say, woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will you do when the Lord shall visit you? Because what? You thought you were faithful. You had all this faith bottled up, claiming that you believe in the Lord, YAHAWASHI, calling upon the name of the Lord and preaching on the highways and hedges, and then you back out there in the world out of nowhere. What's up, man? What's up? And guess what? When you want the Lord to beam you up, what you gonna say then, man? You know, because what shall you do when the Lord will visit you? It says, and were persuaded of them and embraced them, and confessed that they were strangers and pilgrims on the earth. Okay. And we were persuaded of these promises, and we embraced these promises, man. And confessed that we were strangers and pilgrims on the earth. Because what? We are, man. You know? We're not of this world, man. The Lord has given us an otherworldly possession, a power. This is a form of spiritual power, man. We're tearing down nations with just speaking with words, man. You know, spiritual words. Speaking these scriptures. You know. But you gotta endure unto the end with that faith. You ain't gonna get the same rewards if you fall out, if you get tired, you get weak, you get faint-hearted, man. You begin to doubt. The Lord said this thing gonna happen no matter what. That day will come. So hold on, man. You know, don't get tired. Keep going. The day will come. Whether you be alive to see it or not, that day will still come. But I truly hope this lesson was edifying to you. I keep not worth listening to the sincerity. Until next time, I give all glory, honor, and praises unto Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Shalom.